As I mentioned in the previous video, right now there is going to be huge fight between Rice family and OWL and DBB, and they're going to get supporters. From the upper corner is coming the ARKM. They're already in, since I didn't record how they enter, but anyway, they're here and they're here to help the Rice family since they're in one alliance. And they're building. Now the pivot point here is going to be everybody's going to build till this spire. This is going to be the main point of all of these alliances fighting on this territory. I have to mention something also, that the DBB and OWL actually break the defense here. Here there was a couple alliance keeps and turrets, and they break this defense. And also on this side, I don't remember on this side do we actually have something, but for sure here was both alliances of the Rise, and they get pushed. Maybe this is also the Roy. Yeah, this is a Raw. So yeah, they get pushed a little. The defense here are breaked, and the DBB and OWO are pushing to this direction to try to get the Spire. There is a lot of fights going on. I'm huge thumbs up for Rice family. Now those guys don't have that much power, and those guys have huge activity. I was surprised that they're managing to hold against DBB and OWL, even though the difference was couple billions power. This is huge amount of power. But those guys are very active and they don't fear to lose some troops. And right now the ARKM is going to support them. But in the same time, OWL and DBB are building their towers and they're trying to get this spire. Now, the most important point in this zone is going to be this spire right here. But OWL and DBB also have a partner, huge alliance that is going to jump in this zone, and this is the this is going to be the GG13 and GG83 and GG13. Yeah, but for some reason those guys are not pushing anywhere. As you can see, there's a lot of turrets, of course, but I think the Rice family, all the power, they actually put it here to defend these two gates. So the GG family to not actually enter here, and both of these gates is actually on the Roy. So there was way more active for capturing both these two gates. Now the GG family is supposed to actually help the OWL and DBB, and both of these alliances have very decent amount of power. I don't know if you can see, maybe I'll put my head here. Yeah, they have 6.7 billion power. This is the GG13, and the GG83 is the main alliance, and they have 9.7 billion power. But for some reason, those guys are still sitting out of the combat. Here they can jump, but still the Rice family is holding. Here they can also jump, and still the Rice family is holding. Also here, when they fight against OWL and DBB, they're still holding position. Now those alliance, I mean, I rarely admire some alliance in some kind of fight, since you know you have uptime, downtime, stuff like this. Sometimes you're going to lose territory, sometimes you're going to get, but those guys are actually holding against 4 alliances, and this is blowing my mind, since they don't have that much power. This is the power of the Raw. This is the second alliance, is 4. Okay, let's say 5 billion. They lose a lot of billion. I think there was like 6 billion, but right now they're 5 billion. And of course, the Roy is also having 10.7 billion. Oh my god, this is huge amount. But anyway, they're still holding the position against 4 alliances. That is huge. And oh my god, uh, if the GG don't enter in this zone, the Roy family with ARKM easily is going to kick out OWL and DBB. Even though that's right now they're pushing, they break the defense. They break the defense here, so they push from here. They can push from here, even though this is a territory of the Roy family. But they pushing also on the top, since here there was a defense from the Roy, and they actually break this defense. So it's going to be very interesting, and huge thumbs up on both of these alliances. Again, there will be a prime time for both of the alliances. There will be war time. I mean, some alliances is going to be active, some alliances are not going to be active at a specific point. That's why most of the alliances just built a lot of towers. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 towers, and each of these towers actually require like 2 hours or maybe 2 hours and a half to be destroyed. Even with full legions, it's going to be very tough when you have a lot of buildings, and if you're in downtime, they're going to be more hard. You get pushed out of the zone. That's why the lands that have more power and more towers is going to be kicked out way more hard. And as you can see, the RKM and Roy, I don't know who is in with who in the alliance, since there are like 3 alliances here: RKM, Roy, and Roy. And you can have in union only 2 alliances, so maybe somehow they're going to try to avoid friendly fire. I'm not so sure. Can I actually see who is with who in the alliance? No, I cannot see right now, but I'm just guessing Roy and RKM are right now in the alliance, and Aurora is somewhere behind, since you don't want to lose troops from a friendly fire. But it's huge fights here. It's huge fights here on both sides. Oh brother, look at these juicy pink numbers, artifacts, baby. So it's going to be very interesting, this zone. So for sure I'm going to check it out from time to time. From first look, it was little confusing war. Oh my god, sorry, my screen just freeze for a little. When I come back, the fight actually ends, or there will be a new fight, I don't know. But I think those guys are going to have a great fun this season. And this is like one of the comments under the video say this is going to be something like the final zone right now. Even though that is not the final one, is the second one when the gate one opened, but the supporters from the Roy is jumping, and also the supporters of OWL and DBB are still sitting here. Maybe they're preparing or waiting for a prime time just to jump here, but seeing these 2 alliance skips, I'm not so sure GG13 are going to support OWL and DBB. Just they're sieging. I don't know what is this tactic with this sieging. There is like 4 alliance skips right now. And if you're planning to attack, well, you don't put alliance skips there. So maybe, just maybe, the Roy is going to even invade the GG family. And this is going to be mind-blowing for me. I'm absolutely serious. Those guys that don't have that much power is going to push out with the help of RKM, of course. They're going to push out OWL and DBB, even though that right now DBB are building like crazy. Is this tower catch somebody? No. He's still on the line. This guy is close to the line, but yeah, it's going to be definitely very interesting fight here. So yeah, definitely we're going to check her out, but this is so far for this fight. We're going to check her out again very closely. If you want to see what happened on our side, because we also have a huge fight, I'm going to put one video where the FS is facing Dora and Map. 2 against 1, strong warriors, big fights. Go check it out. Also, have a great day, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.